be up and running again shortly. There we are, guys. The ready up has just been posted, so please get ready to resume racing, and please remember to use the same tires that you were on underneath the safety car. Okay, let's get this back up. And there we go. Got the link back up and running, so that can be posted again. Again, guys, sorry about the technical issues. The game just decided to keep the safety car out when there was no need to. Okay, and we are back up and running. The formation lap is on, so we'll have 17 laps of running. Colin, the thing about the tyres was that you have to choose the same tyres that you were on underneath the safety car. So if you're on hards, put the hards back on to restart the race. Yes, it is only a 25% race. You will be at a disadvantage, but you were also at one on that strategy anyway. If you're on the mediums, pick the mediums. If you're on the softs, softs it is. It's very simple. It's just to keep it as even and fair as it possibly could be, given the strategies that everybody was on. And nobody ready up immediately because people have got to pick their setups. And breathe.
And breathe. Yeah, it's always difficult. It's a tough couple of weeks in South African leagues as well. Another sister league. I had to cancel both races because of lobby issues. And yeah, EFT are the same. So it's no fault to any of us. It's not internet issues. It's just purely.
But I would say 7 minutes between the lobby crashing and it being back up and running.
Yeah, that's good. I think it's a hats off to all the drivers also joining very quickly and making sure that everything is fine. Communication
between those running the race and those in the race is key in situations like this. So, and that was exactly what just happened. As soon as we realized the issues, it was straight into the Discord, informing everybody of what was happening. A lot of the drivers do watch along, so they were hearing me and you discuss it. So, Abby, have you got, Steve has taken a look at the tyres and seeing who was on what.
I'm having a look at that now, Karen. Yeah, I'm doing that now.
And then doing a cross comparison just in case anybody is on a different set of tyres. It does. Teddy Henke was on the softs. Yeah, there was a few people on the hards, but it is what it is. They could just pit after one lap and whack on a set of mediums and go to the end. At the end of the day, there is a mandatory pit stop in a 25% race. So
yeah.
Either way, there was going to be another round of pit stops. So it's just unfortunate, and the way we've had to do this, unfortunately, we are losing 4 laps from the actual race distance because we're only doing 29 laps instead of 33. But you can't just choose on how many laps you want to do. Guys, if you have rejoined us and you are watching this from, say, like supporting a driver or anything, or if you're just watching this while you race, we do appreciate you rejoining. T-Bag has just said that his controller decided to die, which is just unfortunate. So it all looks good on the tyre front, so thank you everybody for respecting what we said and actually doing it. So we do appreciate that, and I know it's a stressful time. The admin's going to overdrive when this sort of thing happens. So let's just keep it clean into turn 1. And no more safety cars, because It's already 9:15.
Yeah, it is 11:15 by me, so
Yeah.
I'm getting past my bedtime. Right, here we go. So another race start, and we're off.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's just feeding into turn 1 comfortably and saying that Ninja is dropping down, Dylan is up, Paranoid is down. This isn't how we wanted the title fight to be decided with a lobby restart. It's just one of those unfortunate things. But just think about it this way. If you had a ton of penalties, which some of these drivers did have.
You're all square now.
Yeah, like, it's all to play for at this point. So, like, Gameful is now at 4 positions already on the hard tyres.
Oh, big contact there between Ninja and it looks
Huntsman.
like Dylan.
No, it was Huntsman.
Yeah.
In the outside.
So Paranoid comes through.
Huntsman, that is Gameful out. Gameful just got tagged and spun round and then T-boned into a different continent. That man just ended up in Asia.
Yeah, Warrior Huntsman, he's got trouble. There's no end plate on that Alpha Tauri, so
yeah,
he's gonna have
I'm trying to take a look at the front of Baby Dan's car. His front wing looks intact. He looks like he got away with it.
Yeah, no, he's got away with it.
Yep. That is King of the Hills into the pits as well. Managed to get it slowed down before the safety car, oh, King of the Hills is just retired from the session. It's not what we wanted to see. Will Warrior Huntsman do the same? Yeah, Huntsman has done the exact same. That's just unfortunate. It could have happened under the safety car restart to begin with. Like, I do feel sorry for them based on that. It shouldn't have happened. The game just decided it didn't want to bring the safety car in and everybody was ready to get racing. But the leader should have realized that the safety car was out on track and not gone. When the safety car was still out on track.
I actually think the safety car disappeared for a while and then just actually reappeared.
No, it was along the straight with him. The leader just overtook it because he could. Well, he was told to.
Yeah. Well, let's not dwindle about that. So Sociopath's 1 second ahead now of Chris. He's opened up that gap to get outside of DRS range as Kieran's trying to ignite something. Ignite C3. Bok, our Portuguese friend, he's in 3rd. 3 seconds adrift now. Teddy Henke in 4th.
Guitar Maniac is Bok is looking at sending one on Ninja. Oh no, sorry, that was Bok on Guitar Maniac on Bok, wrong way around.
It's going on,
yellow flag in sector 1, that is a car sideways, or slow moving, that is Red Bull. Yes, it was Richie. Oh no, it was Chris in the Williams.
Yeah, it's a Williams.
So Chris has had a moment and dropped from 2nd down to 13th. Sociopath is in cruise control, but he has got Bok just a few seconds behind him, and that gap is not extending, it's actually dropped a little bit.
Yeah, I think Sociopath knows that all he needs to do is just finish this ahead. He's got great pace around his track, so he's just keeping it clean from now on. Ooh, Ninja having big moments in that Ferrari. I tell you what, it's squishy through every turn.
Yeah, if we've got Warrior Huntsman, Gainful, or King of the Hills in, like, watching the stream, just give us a little comment and inform us what happened there, so we actually know. As I'm not entirely sure what did happen. I just saw Warrior Huntsman sideways, and then Gainful got T-boned into Asia. I'm just going to find a little battle going on between Teddy Henke and Paranoid, as Paranoid is actually closing up behind him. So I'm just going to ride on board with that for a little moment while I go and get a drink.
Yeah, you do that. So further up the field, just looking at battles here for us. Right. So our closest battle, Paranoid's getting very close to Teddy Henke at the moment. He's just 0.6 of a second. And Teddy Henke on that side is getting close to Bok. So there's a train of cars that's going to form behind Teddy, if it carries on like this. Teddy Henke obviously on the hard compound tyre, so that is the slower tyre, or slower compound tyre, only about half a second though. But yeah, you would expect them in probably around about lap 8, but on the softs. If you are on the softs, it means that you're going to have to go for a medium set, so you might see them in a bit early. Further down the field, it's TTV Dylan that is getting very, very close to Bachmandu. He's on the medium, so Bachmandu battling with those hards at the moment. And yeah, you just get the feeling that next DRS, which is probably going to be on the start-finish straight, he gets close, keeps it pinned onto the last corner. Yeah. He's going to open up DRS now, use a bit of the overtake, don't use all of it.
Yep, he could end, yeah, he's closed it with plenty of time and just using the sheer overpowerness.
Yeah, because he's definitely going to need it going up the hill again, because there's a second DRS zone coming up here, and that detection will give Bachmandu the DRS if he's within 1 second.
Yeah, the detection zone is there.
Yeah, so he's still within a second, so he's going to get that DRS. Check the ref.
This angle of the DRS like wing opening from the rear is so satisfying. I love watching it in real life, where as they come out of a corner and it just pings open.
Right, and now, like I said, that chain of cars forming behind Teddy Henke, Paranoid and Ninja. Oh, sorry, Bok, it's Teddy Henke and Paranoid forming up behind him, and it's Paranoid's getting very close now to Teddy, and you get the feeling something's going to have to give here. Someone's going to go for something. It's coming soon. You really want to get past these guys before the pit stop. So
also, fan base has re-attended the restart, so it's nice to see people. Oh, as Paranoid has Teddy Henke's just made it. Oh,
close inside line. Is he going to flip it on the inside? Maybe try for. He's going to get DRS again, but the straight is way too short.
Yeah, this is just a more close up until the next DRS.
Yeah.
Like type of DRS zone. It's like the one between what is technically turn 3 in Austria and turn 4. There's no way that you're going to make a move there unless you're literally on the person's gearbox.
Yeah.
Ruben, as always in the points go down to P15. So, have we got any close battles on track at the moment?
Yeah, Mechanical also getting close to Bachmandu now.
Yeah,
he's lost a bit of time to Dylan.
Yeah, this move should be done in the next DRS zone.
Yeah, he's really battling on those hards. I predicted that the hards is going to be difficult to be on.
Yeah, those hards will by the time they get warmed up, it will be pit stop window.
Time for pit. Yeah.
But fortunately enough, they can just go hard soft or a hard medium to go to the end.
Probably hard soft. There's no reason why you want to get on to the mediums. 10 laps to go. I would suggest you're going to see the guys coming in around about lap 8, 9. Yeah, that will give you a good window with brand new softs, 9 laps. So, yeah.
Yeah, and just looking at the car numbers, you can tell who the man children in the league are.
Ooh, sorry, Kieran, there's big battles here. Paranoid and Bok literally next to each other going through the turn. And they're getting very close to each other here. And, sorry, Paranoid and Teddy. And Bok is just sitting. He's just sitting behind this too and say, look, do something. I'm here to pounce on it. Playing it very smart at the moment.
Yeah. This is the thing. At the end of the race, everybody's going to end up on the same tyres. So it's just got to be who has the most pace. Who has the most DRS.
Well, and who does the undercut? Who goes for a lap earlier? Because that lap earlier is going to definitely gain your second half, most definitely.
Yeah, who pulls the trigger at the right time before they start losing time on their tyres? I got a
suspicion we're going to see Teddy very soon, because I know he knows that it's coming. It is definitely coming. Maybe not on this lap, but the next lap.
We have Ninja into the pits. Ninja is swapping onto his mediums.
So he's pulled the trigger.
Bearing in mind, with a 25% race, the tyres do degrade quicker. So the amount of laps that you would expect to get out of the tyres isn't what you will get. So they supposedly last 12 laps on in a
That's
50%
true, yeah.
race. So, oh, that is a nice camera shot of Jackie going up the inside of Guitar into of someone. I think it was also actually. Yes, it was also up the inside of Bark into turn 1.
Yeah, so Ninja just came out just behind Richie. Richie still needs to pit, obviously.
Also is a man on a mission at the moment.
Oh, contact between Ninja and Richie. Richie into the wall. My word, just missed his braking point slightly there, I think, Ninja. Just tagged the back of Richie. And that sent him full on into the wall. It's not a retirement, but it's going to be painful. Oh, warm tires. Shame. Let me just get off that because that can be so frustrating.
Yep, we won't show him trying to cool his tires down because that's just unfortunate for him.
No, that is just, it's very difficult.
I'm not sure what's with this line of, as they come out the final corner, dipping towards the pit wall and then sweeping back across.
In qualifying, there's probably about half a tenth to be found there. If you do that in qualifying, it's one of those strange things.
Yeah,
almost
because
like
it's
sticking on the inside of Monza.
Yeah, it's a direct line to the
So you do gain a little bit of time though.
That is brave on the brakes. That is paranoid getting a little bit
I'm not sure that's brave on the brakes, but that was eager enough.
But he has done the sensible thing and handed the position back, and actually cost himself a position at the same time, and picked up a penalty in the process.
Sure, yeah, that could have been worse for both drivers. That could have been really nasty, but luckily it's all good after that.
And Paranoid has dropped it at turn 8. So...
Yeah, I tell you what, brilliant defensive driving here by Teddy. I mean, he's on the hards, and he can really stick this out now. So it's going to be interesting to see. Like you said, tyre wear is going to be slightly different.
Yes, it will be.
So let's see who pulls the trigger. We know that Ninja's gone in. He slapped on those mediums. But it's going to be interesting to see when are they going to the softs. There is...
The thing is, let's take a look at the gap from the leader. Ninja is currently 32 seconds behind Sociopath as it stands. Pit stop taking, what, 29 seconds? Give or take?
I think it's actually a shorter pit stop, Kieran, because of the length of the pit lane. So I think more we're looking in line of 23 seconds.
I was given how long the pit straight is. Because...
also, big moment there for Sociopath. Almost dropped the car out of the corner of Horrors.
Yep, his tyres will start to be feeling it. Will start feeling it. Now
Apologies, he's coming through the corner of Horrors. No, he negates that very nicely.
So, Gainful has actually filled us in with what happened with him. He was coming through turn 8, went wide to avoid the collision with Huntsman, and also was pretty much stopped on the track trying to avoid it himself, and just got caught up in it, unfortunately. Sorry to hear that, Damien. No, just yellow flags. Sorry to hear that, Damien. It is unfortunate. If you feel that anybody was at fault, put it in for us to take a look at, and we'll deal with it if anything needs to be done. Sociopath has pulled the trigger. So
there we go. So this is going to be softs for him.
Yeah, Teddy Henke's now in the pits as well.
It in. Yeah, Box stays out.
Paranoid's also in.
Yeah, right thing to do. React to the guys in front of you.
Yep.
Let's see if Ozzo does the same.
I've got a feeling Osso's got to stay ahead for... no, Osso's gone in.
Yeah, he's also ducking.
Mechanical's also in. Ninja's going to jump a few places now, so is Bark. Bark has opted to stay out. He's on the hard tyres. I just hope he realises that he does need to pit. But when he picked his strategy and his fuel load, it will have come up with the mandatory pit stop, so there is no excuse to not know that you have to pit. Ninja is back up into his 4th position, so he's not lost.
The unfortunate thing for him is he's got already 2 3-second penalties, so that's going to hurt him at the end of the race, unfortunately.
But he's also on mediums and everybody else is on soft.
So yeah, expect Teddy to... I'm looking at that gap between him and Teddy. Also Jackie. Paranoid, I've also got my eye on. He's almost within DRS of Jackie now.
Yep. They all pitted at very similar times, so it shouldn't take too long for them to all come back out pretty much where they stopped. And if, like, if you've not got a front wing and there's no cars coming, depending on how quickly you drop the clutch coming out the pits to knock it back into a gear,
Yeah,
depends
box
on how long.
into the pits as well. Our race leader, he's put on the softs.
If he can
And,
come out ahead of Sociopath, which he may
he's
do.
not.
No,
he's definitely going to come out in front of Bachman Do. Let's see. Is he Ninja? Comes out now.
Ninja's
yeah, just probably behind them.
That is well played by Ninja.
All right.
Bearing in mind, when we start discussing driver of the day, which we're going to have to start doing shortly, we've got to take into consideration both parts of this race, not just
that's a difficult one. Yeah.
Teddy's back past Ninja, but Ninja is not giving that up. Oh no, that is not where you want to tag wheels. And
Bok Bok just says thank you very much from Portugal, and he's through. He's up into second.
Oh, Teddy Henke spinning it around in a dangerous place. That is going to be a report to look at, and unfortunately for Baby Dan, it was caught on stream, so any further evidence of it can be reviewed by the stream.
Unfortunately, two incidents on track that Dan's been involved in, Baby Dan, so it might turn out to be a very difficult night for him. But he's on track still, so let him give it.
This is where he's going wrong. He's got Steve as his race engineer. You need Clayton as your race engineer, not Steve.
Right, so now you can also see he's pushing very hard, so expect more penalties to come through. You can see he's really pushing very hard in that car.
As Paranoid's just set the fastest lap. Steve, it was a good call on you calling him in for the undercut when you did. So, that is warm tyres for Teddy, and he's in the barriers. I'm not going to ride on board with him while he's trying to sort that out, because that's just unfortunate for him. His race has gone from epic
very good
performance
to So Ninja's ramped up another 3-second penalty. He's on 12 seconds now. Yep.
Yeah. Steve, I just gave you credit for the undercut. I did say it was a good idea. I'm not going to repeat that out loud. Teddy Henke, did he retire? No, he's just left the session. He's just rage quit.
Yeah, well, I think we've all been there. That doesn't make it right, but
no, it doesn't. There. So, does someone want to DM Teddy Henke and tell him to either get back in his car, or he will not receive any results?
Yeah. Right, so Dylan is very close to Jackie at the moment. He's 0.4 of a second.
As they're coming round the final couple of corners, so this could be a DRS move.
I think he lost it a bit trying to go too deep into the turn. He got into the curb and had to back out slightly. I think he's a bit too far away.
I wouldn't say so.
And no DRS for Dylan.
Yeah, but look at how much he's closing that gap.
Unfortunately. Ooh, man.
That is front wing to gearbox.
This is good. Oh, my word. This is good racing. This is good racing. Try to cut it in on the inside. Yeah, there we that's how you should be doing it. I tell you what a move by Dylan. If he makes it stick or not, that was very,
He's made it stick. That is very clever.
He made it stick. Wow, word.
He took the wider line into turn 6, I believe it is.
Ooh. Oh. This is what I hate about this track, is this wide entries, because it's
that
just
camera
as a
angle just makes the cars look like they're sliding out.
Right, the other thing I want to tell you is that Bok Bok actually got past Sociopath. So Bok Bok, and I missed that, unfortunately, apologies for that, and he got past Sociopath, so probably on the DRS straight into turn 1. And Sasha is going to have a look at him now.
Yeah, he's going to come straight back in.
These two, but Sociopath must not, you know what, don't get involved in something that you don't want to. Because this could be championship over and done if something goes wrong.
That's nice. He got a little bit close, wheel to wheel there, but made the move stick. And off for another lap of battling. There you go. Ninja is currently... Where is Ninja actually got to fall down to at this rate?
Well, from what I understand is he's still got a 12-second penalty.
Yes, he's going to drop massively there. Will you invite Teddy Henke back into the session? please.
I will do that for you.
Yeah, as his name is literally just Teddy Henke.
Yeah, got it.
I think he may have just...
big moment by Ninja. Sorry, before I do that, my word. Kieran, you do that one. That was... Ooh, on track. Oh, that could have been horrible. Alright, let me get Teddy Inky, and apologies for that.
Yeah, no worries. He got 5 seconds for corner cutting while he was there too. For good measure.
Almost took out 2 other cars. My word, that was close.
Fortunately enough, we're a league that runs ghosting.
Thank goodness for that.
Yeah. Hopefully Teddy Henke can rejoin ASAP and still secure, even though it'll only be a couple of points, it will still secure his points just for finishing the race. Which, it has been a difficult evening. I do completely understand that. Richie has had a moment and lost his front wing.
Alright, invite sent to Teddy Henke.
Ninja's got another penalty.
Yeah, this is sure. Right, so let's have a look at further down. Bok still sticking with Sociopath, so he's having a brilliant race. This is how many races has he had with us, Kieran?
Bok, I think this is his 4th or 5th race.
Well done to him. Hats off. He obviously loves his track.
Well, it is his home race.
It is a home race. Portugal. Where am I coming from? Yeah.
Why is it taking us this long to put this together?
I tell you what, I'm going to blame the time. It's 11:30, yeah. Almost midnight, so I'm going to blame the time. And I'm old, Kieran, I'm old.
We're all getting there. I'm 26 next April, so I'm getting there.
How old?
26 next April.
Yeah, you can start calling me uncle. It's fine. I'll take uncle. It's fine.
Grandpa Avi at this rate.
Mate, you look like 42. What happened, Kieran?
Hard paper round.
Right, enough of the sports here. Bok has got DRS, but I don't think he's going to do anything silly. It's the last lap that we're on.
Yeah.
Currently, Sociopath, Bok. Further down the field, Guitar Maniac within DRS of Ninja. Played sensible. Ninja's probably got more. I just want to see the amount of penalties.
He's on 20 seconds.
My word. How much is it normally for a disqualification?
27.
27. My word.
Oh, Bok trying to go around the outside.
Ha!
That is a yellow flag in Sector 2. Or end of Sector 1, gone into Sector 2, so no idea what that's for. But there is cars switching positions like mad at the moment. That would have been Guitar Maniac, Jackie and Arso just all trading positions.
I'm not sure what happened, yeah. Jackie is in Ghost at the moment, so I'm not sure what's going on here.
So
you can clearly see it's not him racing.
Yes.
So he gets taken by Ozzo. Mechanical is probably going to get him very soon.
Yeah,
no, probably not.
Dylan's also... Oh, Bok's just picked up a 3-second penalty.
Look, from Paranoid, let's just look at penalties. Well,
3
the
seconds.
game's going to tell us anyway now. Sociopath wins, Bok in second, Paranoid is going to be in third.
Jackie had no fuel. Jackie ran out of
fuel. Dylan in fourth, Ninja. Let's see where the final standings puts Ninja.
That is a car losing its front wing across the line. I think that may have been Osso. It was Osso losing it. Nope, it wasn't Osso. It was... May have been Sam.
I tell you what, with no fuel, he still finishes up ahead of Ninja, unfortunately, with all that penalties that Ninja's got. But there you have it. Sociopath, Bok Paranoid. Driver of the day for you, Kieran?
I would actually give it to Bok.
I agree. 100%.
Solid qualifying performance, solid race over both parts of the race, which is just unfortunate. Yes, we could argue that it is down to, like, Sociopath is fully deserving for also wrapping up the championship. So congratulations to him.
Yeah, well done from my side also to Sociopath. Brilliant season, mate. Well done on the victory. Have a cold one tonight. Well deserved. And congratulations on your first one.
Jack, sorry that you ran out of fuel. You may have been expecting a safety car to at least save a little bit more, but fortunately there wasn't any. Guitar Maniac has been given driver of the day, but that's only for this race.
Yeah, I think all in all for me, Bok as well. I think he's my driver of the day, most
Yeah,
definitely.
Bok definitely mine. Just given his performance and the fact that he only narrowly missed out on the win at his home Grand Prix and just picked up a 3-second penalty at the end.
Yeah, that's something to be proud of.
So, absolutely fantastic racing all round. Unfortunate to those who got disqualified or DNF'd through no fault of their own. And guys, we will be back next week. It is Mexico, so the Mexican Grand Prix will interfere with the race time again. So something will be up about that when the check-in goes up on Wednesday or Thursday, and it will be announced then. But for now, we'll see you again next week. Very similar time, but good night.
Absolutely. Good night, everyone.